The man accused in the Creighton killings is back in court today. His lawyers claim police had no business arresting the disgraced doctor last year. Good evening, I'm Craig DeGrelli.
And I'm Megan Matthews. An FBI agent was on the witness stand today in a murder case involving 4 victims tied to the suspect's firing from Creighton. Senior reporter Jake Wazakowski was in the courtroom. He's here live to explain what happened.
Megan and Craig, this is a continuation from a hearing last month plus a new motion. The defense wants Anthony Garcia's arrest thrown out, but because these hearings and preparations are taking longer than expected, attorneys and the judge agreed to also move back that February trial date. The man suspected in the Creighton killings is back in court. He was initially reluctant, but Anthony Garcia waived his right to a speedy trial, meaning it won't start on February 17th as scheduled.
So it was a hard pill for him to swallow, being asked, or acknowledge that you're waiving it, because he just remembers how long he's there, and he feels like he's been there long enough.
Certainly, it's a large case from the standpoint of evidence and witnesses and facts, so it takes time, but we'd like to keep this case progressing.
They also finished a hearing about his July 2013 arrest in southern Illinois. His defense says an arrest warrant wasn't signed when he was taken into custody. They say the local FBI had no reason to believe he was going to kill people and lied to Indiana authorities about having a warrant. The prosecution says probable cause to arrest Garcia for the 4 murders was present and the threat was imminent.
We feel confident that everything was done the way it was supposed to be done under the law, and the officers acted as reasonably and in good faith as they could under the circumstances.
We also learned more about how the killer may have gotten in the Brumback and Hunter's homes. Previous testimony revealed there was no forced entry to either home, so the victims may have let the suspect in. FBI Special Agent Jonathan Robitel testified they believe the killer was wearing a disguise in the Dundee murders and that 3 of the 4 victims were likely stabbed from behind on the right side. Roger Brumback was shot and killed before being stabbed. Allison Mata says the stab wound patterns are not the same on each victim.
I think that this is, as we get closer, the state's trying to make everything fit into some box that it realizes just doesn't fit. And I think that was a very good representation of the fact that things don't fit in the box.
The judge did not make a decision today on throwing out the arrests. Both sides will have a chance to make their case again coming up in January. A new trial date hasn't been scheduled and will likely be set in about a month. Reporting live in the News Center, Jake Wazakowski, KMTV Action 3 News.